going on, ladies and gentlemen? Dr.DDub here, and welcome back to Geiger's Grove. In this episode, we're going to take care of a couple things. First off, we're going to build, we just got this last episode, I believe, a gravitron. I don't know why, but this ride seems like it fits really well in this park. Again, not sure why, but I think it does. Somehow it seems very radioactive. I'm not quite sure. But I'm just not seeing this spot down here, and I think this is actually a pretty good spot. If we do it right here, we can run the entrance and exit right there, and then just run it up the hillside. I think that will work nicely. Let's get rid of that tree, do it here, and then we can do the entrance and exit right there without having to get rid of too many trees. Let me just go ahead and select all of our correct pathing tools so I don't accidentally botch that later. There we go. I totally just clicked that in time with our music. That is the inner musician in me coming out, I guess. Where is our nearest mechanic? Probably Kurt, right? I think Kurt is going to be our closest guy. So let's grab Kurt. I think that's the first time I've ever remembered a mechanic's name. Possibly because it's an actual name. That's actually quite a bit to cover, so Kurt's got his work cut out for him, but I believe in him. He's got an actual name, so he can totally make it happen. Let's actually up this to... You know what? Let's try doing Berserk mode. Let's see what that nets us as far as an excitement rating goes. And intensity, I guess. That's more what I'm worried about. Gravitron 1. Let's name this one... Gamma Ray. I think that's a cool name. Are people going on this just because, or because they think it's exciting? We won't know yet. Gamma ray. What color would a gamma ray be? That I don't know. Ooh, look at that. It's only 3.34 excitement. Whatever. It is just a gravitron. And it's not like we're hurting for cash. Again, we could still have $20 that we... Not $20, $20,000. That's more like it. That we can still take out if we need to build whatever suits our fancy. Let's make this... I was going to say red and green, but that's going to look awful. We'll make the base... What color is a gamma ray? I don't even know. Let's do this like black and purple. Why? I don't know, but I feel like that's gonna be cool. We'll do purple there. And what color was this? Was that the... Ooh, that's cool. And then we'll do the train, or the car itself in purple as well. There we go. That's kind of cool looking. I like it. Again, I don't think gamma rays even have color to them, but when I think of it, that's what color comes to mind. Cool. That was quick and easy. Gamma ray. Done. Boom. So simple. I also wanted to build a hedge maze because I've got what I think is a fun name for it. And then we're going to get into the meat of this episode, which is to build a coaster. And I'm still deciding on which one I want to build, but I have two in mind that I think would be cool. Either a corkscrew coaster or a stand-up steel coaster, which I'm honestly leaning towards that because we just haven't done many of those. It's not something I do a ton of, and we have river rapids as well. Not that we're gonna build that right now, but I'm not seeing the best of spots for this. We could do the entrance and exit. Well, no. Why is this so difficult right now? I'm not sure. I want to save this back area here for a coaster. That's probably where we're gonna build our coaster for this episode. But as far as this one goes, ooh, I had found our spot. We're going to do it right here on this lower level. It's flat, it's open, it's moderately accessible. So we'll do an entrance and exit right there, which means this will start right here with the support going right through it. It actually goes through the hedge though, so it's not super unrealistic. And I don't have any crazy ideas for this hedge maze. I just want to build a hedge maze to use the name I came up with for said hedge maze. Let's get this We use that. We'll go this way. We're gonna do the entrance and exit right next to each other. So I want to make it not incredibly easy to get from one to the other, but also not incredibly difficult either. Because again, guests not the greatest at this. I wish I could do a hedge maze on an incline. That'd be so cool. Can I? No. Okay, I was just making sure. Like you can modify a footpath to go up at an angle. I wish you had that same option here. I think that'd be pretty neat. And then let's just do our exit right here. Perfect. So entrance and exit. We might need to give them an actual way to get to the exit. That could be useful. There we go. Pretty small, pretty easy. And then that's going to work very nicely with our walkways, which is what I had in mind when I built this, or at least when I placed it right here. It's just very easy entrance and exit lines. So simple. And if we can grab our mechanic, Red Corp employee, he can actually service Hazardous Hedges as well. Hazardous Hedges. So simple, so beautiful. Let's charge, I don't know what we're gonna charge. We're gonna let max people in. I don't know why they give you a drop-down menu if there's nothing that you can change it to. They should just gray this out if there's no other option. That to me makes way more sense. And of course, we're gonna have hedges on Hazardous Hedges, if that wasn't obvious. And we can charge $160 for Hazardous Hedges. Okay, time to get to the fun stuff. Ooh, look at that. Park with the best roller coasters. That's us. No big deal. Okay, so we've got quite a few options. We're gonna go with a stand-up steel coaster. I don't think I've built one of these so far that has just blown me away. So that is kind of my goal. And not, I don't mean blow me away as in, you know, it's going to just be really long, but I want it to actually be good. I have difficulty building this particular ride just because you can't do that many lateral G's. And for me, that is a very big feature of this ride. We'll make it, or sorry, it's fun doing helices and tight turns and all that kind of stuff. But on this ride, that is not what you want to be doing. You want just a lot of vertical G's, not a lot of lateral G's. So I'm going to attempt, that being the key word there, attempt to make this thing cool and not destroy people. That's also always a good goal to have. Let's bring this. Ooh. I want to do. Where does this line us up? I'm not sure. Okay, so that's not that top right there, which I think is one further than I want. Maybe? I don't know. I don't really have a plan in mind yet. But yeah, this is going to get pretty crazy pretty quick. We're at height 30 to start. And I want to start off with a very steep drop, followed by a loop, which I believe we can do on this one. I think that's something we've unlocked. Yeah, vertical loop to the right. And we're going to do 2 right out the gate. Actually, we're going to space them out a little bit. So we're going to run this straight for a little bit and then do another one to the left, just to optimize our space. And then if I can do twists, oh, I can't, dang it. Okay, so this is gonna have to back up quite a bit more than I wanted, because I can't do a drop from 30 to 17 and start banking it. It's gonna be a little too much. So if I can do that, that should be a little bit more bearable for our guests. And actually, if I can back this off one more, I think it will be even better. So never mind, we are doing 2 back-to-back loops. Scratch the whole spacing them out thing I said earlier. Okay, so now we can do a wide turn, which will be a little bit easier on them, I feel. Okay, and then we're gonna go back this direction, just with a few... Am I running into the station? What am I... Oh no, I'm above the tree line here. Actually, let's do this. I think that's gonna look not so great. So we'll tighten that up, drop it back down, and then, oh, that's right above the station. Oh, that's cool. Okay, and we can do this back up to... No, I don't want to go to the same height. I want to get some vertical G's. Let me look at the tooltip again here to make sure I'm doing this right. So the track requires careful design to avoid high G forces, especially lateral G's. So it's... I'm supposed to be avoiding high G forces, period, not just lateral G's. But especially lateral G's. And I'm just now realizing this looks so bad with not a single support. And you guys know me, I am not a fan of that. So after all, we are going to do 2 tight turns right here to allow this to actually work. Oh geez, that is such a crazy drop. Let's give that some speed and another loop. Actually, if we run this up here, I kind of like doing steep drops and then not a steep incline. Running them up like this, I think looks kind of cool. And it kind of parallels the lift, so it'll be kind of cool. All right, so we're dropping from 26, and we initially dropped from 30. So if I can get up to 21 here, that should be fine. And we'll start turning this a little bit. We should be higher than most of the trees here, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about any of that. And then, can I drop back down underneath all of this? If it's just the tree that's in my way, that would be ideal. Oh, perfect. Okay, and we'll go back up here. I wish I could do twisted, steep incline and decline pieces. That would be so ideal. Where do I want to take... We still have 14 grand. That's funny. Okay, so we're at 21. If we go back up to 21, we can turn it, and I don't want it blocking the boat higher there. I think that looks not so hot. We'll turn it right here. We'll go straight for a little bit, and let's actually add some brakes. So we'll add a few, and one thing I need to make sure to do, it's something I always screw up when I do these sections of brake, is that I put the drop immediately after. And when I do that, the back is still having brakes applied to it, so the front end is just sitting there dangling for a while. And that doesn't work out so well. Neither does this, apparently. So if I take this straight for a bit, I can actually drop it on the back side of this. There we go. That's kind of cool. And then we can go underneath some of this stuff. How would that work out? I think that will work pretty nicely. This might be a little bit extreme. I'm not sure. And we need to get kind of out of these trees because this is just... It's going to be a pain trying to navigate through all this. Mostly because I can't see what's in my way. I'm just destroying everything. Oh, it's RollerCoaster that's in my way. Can I continue that out? No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. We will do that. And then turn it back this way. What is in our way? There we go. Okay, so we dropped this from 21, and we should have 18 miles an hour of speed. I think that's what I left this last break at, 13. Okay, so we'll be going from 13 miles an hour. I think you come out of the station at like 5, just for like relative comparison there. So we'll have a little bit of speed, tack that onto it. We probably don't have enough speed to do... Oh, that puts us right over top that. My bad. We probably won't have enough speed to do too much. So we'll bring this up to 18 and see if we can't, which we can't, see if we can get back around all this. Which I think will end up working out. Yeah. All right, and then we're going to take this up a little bit because I'd like to do one more drop. And if I can turn this and get it back, or get it going back the other direction, I think that would be very cool. All right, so we have so far no chains, but we should be able to clear that, I hope. If we do a wide one, no, then it's running back into... No, it's running into trees, not coaster. What am I doing? Okay, so if we do one chain there and then turn it, there we go. That's probably going to work better. There we go. Okay. So this is turning into quite the coaster, if I do say so myself. Let's add another loop right here. So we'll go over this and then just drop it right back down to 13 as well. That's kind of cool that lined up right where I needed it to. We'll do a loop to the left because we can't go to the right. What's in my way? Am I missing something? What am I missing? I can't see what I'm running into. Am I running into... I don't understand. Now can I do it? Okay, whatever. That works. We'll bring this up to... Okay, we dropped from 26. We did a loop. And then... Oh, man. Do we have the room to do much of anything here as far as... No, we don't. That's outside the park bounds. So yeah, maybe I should take this not as low. But I think if I do a loop here, 26, I don't think that's going to be enough. Hold on. What if I do a little bit of this action? Stand-up steel coaster, corkscrew. That sounds like a really bad idea. That's going to be just insanely bad, so we're not going to do that. It's cool that we got it, though. Oh, I just did what I shouldn't. Does that connect? There we go. Okay, so now maybe, very much a maybe here, we can do this loop. I don't understand what's in my way. I really don't. If I go straight for one and then try it, will that work? Because I don't want to really be going much higher. And that runs me right into the I don't... Unless I'm just missing something. I see that this... Oh, I'm running in... I'm dumb. I am dumb. And I'm also concerned that this loop's not going to work. That's more my concern than anything else at this point. And yes, my voice totally did just crack. Okay, if I do this... That's a bad idea. But that might work. I'm thinking that'll work. It's also going to give us way too much speed. And that's going to be awful as well. Oh boy, what do I do here? This might not be the best spot to do a loop after all. I'm trying to see how I can make this. We just don't have the room to do. Actually, hold on. If I back all of this off after all that effort, I don't know where this is going to line me up. I don't really know what's directly below me. Oh, it's that piece right there. Okay, so if I... No, I can't do anything different here. Actually, can I take this one further and then do that? No. Okay. Oh boy, I'm trying to get way too ambitious, and my original statement was I'd love to build one of these that is actually successful, and at this point, it's just getting so over the top, there's a good chance that won't be the case. If I can get this... Oh boy. Down to 10 here. I want to try to get one more... You know what? Get out of my way, land. Move. I realize that looks awful with some of those trees now, but I'll come back and fix that in a bit. Roller coaster in my way. I think it's this part right here that's in my way. I think. Yeah, it's got to be. All right, we'll do that. And then we will... Oh, if I can do that one earlier. Please work. Please work. Yay! Then I don't have to... Oh, I still have to do it. Did I just do the same thing? Oh, gosh, guys. This is a struggle here. There we go. It's still not going to work, because then that's going to be right in my way. What if I did this entire thing as like a powered launch mode and just did that, and then they went back through the entire thing? Not happening. There's no way, but it's a cool idea nonetheless. Okay, guys, as much as it pains me to say, we can't do a loop here. There is simply not room to do it. All right, so we dropped that from 25, so we should be able to get back up to 23 here. And if we can turn it and drop it a little bit here, I don't want to... We're going to try just slowly adding brakes here. So we'll do this one at 27, and then we will go this way. Will this even work? It won't. But this will. All right, so that's at 17. So we could get rid of all of these. I'm trying to line myself back up with the station here, because we're going to have to do... Oh, man, we lose park here? Dang it. Oh, that's unfortunate. If I do this, that still doesn't line me up properly. And then I run into ride as well. Oh boy. Okay. We're gonna do some kind of wide snaking around here to get this to line up better. At least I'm hoping it'll line up better. If I can get this down to 13 right here. Add tree in my way. Okay. Okay, where does this put us? Okay, so at 13, that puts me on level ground here. So if I can do this, which I totally can't, we're gonna have to do one more thing of brakes here, down to 13, and then do some not so fun turns here. And this will just act as kind of the last end section to get us all the way back to the station at a slow, realistic speed. And we'll just kind of add continual brakes here just to kind of slow it down at the end. I have a... Did I just overshoot that by one? No, I didn't. Okay, it was just kind of doing some weird stuff there. Okay. Jeez, guys, that was a project. Oh man, this looks so cool though. Let's get the entrance and exit built. Entrance, we're gonna do right at the front. Exit can go 2 back from that because the exit's going to go just right down here. Simple connection. I'm gonna keep an eye out for the mechanic. Height, I think was his name. All right, and then for this, we're gonna do some crazy stuff with it. This is gonna go all over the place. Never mind. The land's gonna permit us from getting as crazy as I had kind of planned. We will cross over this and then go back down on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That's a nice looking line if I do say so myself. Okay. Jeez. That was something. Okay, this one we're going to do... Oh man, I don't even know what colors I want to do. While I meander about that, let me grab height here. Which he's already covering it. Sweet. What colors? This is the most prominent ride in our park, if I do say so myself. It's very, very vibrant, and honestly, I kind of like the orange. I think that looks pretty cool. Let's do... What does orange and yellow look like? That's not what I meant to change. This is what I meant to change. That looks a little too friendly and inviting. That's not what I'm going for here. Ew. That's really ugly. That's kind of interesting. What if we do like a... Ooh, actually, hold on. White supports. Dark red. And white? Let's try switching that around. Dark red there, white there. Ooh, I think I like the other way better. There we go. Sorry. I'm trying to come up with a name and a paint scheme simultaneously. I think that just looks awesome. It gives that little bit of red in the park. And those chain lifts look crazy from this angle. It's just solid red. Very cool though. Let's actually try red supports. Oh, there it is. Yes, that is it. That looks awesome. Okay. This one is going to be called simply Meltdown. Like a reactor meltdown. Like a crisis at a... not an electrical plant. A nuclear energy plant, or whatever you would call that. Let's fix the land here. It's bothering me a lot right now. Let's actually just do this. This will make things a lot easier. Get rid of that tree and do that. And I'm pretty sure that makes our land perfect again. Beautiful. Okay, guys. This could very well be just awful. I am well aware of that. But we sunk so much time and so much money into this thing. Not that it mattered. We still have 19 grand. But I just hope... I hope so much that it actually works. So let's hope that Meltdown is not actually a meltdown. I don't know how to feel about that. One, it looks amazing. I thought that was a really good coaster, but it's also a stand-up steel coaster, and that has me concerned. I'm worried about some of the G's on this thing. I'm excited for it, but I'm not. I just hope this works, and it's not just atrocious. Oh, moment of truth. Come on. Give me stats. Give me stats. Give me stats. Do I need to test it again? Oh, come on. Oh! Oh, yes! Yay! It's actually doable. It's not perfect. It's far from perfect. But people will ride it. We have built it and they will come. 614 excitement rating. I wasn't worried about the excitement rating. I was plenty sure this was going to be exciting. It's got 2 loops. It's got a lot of fun stuff going on for it. But the intensity rating was what I was concerned about. 9.46, very high, but still, it's going to be awesome. Now that it stopped raining, it'll be even better because people will actually want to ride this thing. Oh man, that is nuts. All right, guys. That's going to actually do it for this episode. I know we're in September, and we only have a month and a half left on this park, so next episode might be a little bit shorter. But oh man, guys, that took a little longer than I anticipated to build, but oh, I'm so pleased with how it came out. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Meltdown, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, as always, take care.